quiet so we can watch the video.
Doing this for a long time, I would bring me into the process much earlier. Like right now, it's like, oh, here's this thing that we're doing, and it was so cool. And so like, so the kids are seeing like this.
Learning Network of Colorado, we're a startup from nothing to something grand after this plan is implemented. But I want to thank my whole team. Amazing talent there. Couldn't have done it by myself, and I feel like I was working in a vacuum. I was crying tears of joy because I was so excited by what they came up with. Could not have thought of this on my own. But I was asking for a sustainability plan, basically a funding model that would allow us to sustain after grant funds ran out. And what we came up with was more than I asked for. Not only did they give me a business model that would work, they gave me the formulas I needed to play with the numbers, which is the question I'm being asked all the time, and this is what I needed. Not only that, but they gave me a prototype of how to assess the need at a district level and a school level and come up with a formula here that spits out the information. It's an automated response or feedback, and then I can go into those districts and then we start the consulting process. So it was more than I ever asked for. I'm so excited to be able to take this and move this to the next step. So thank you to my team.
So, my name again is Evan, and I'm from Teacher Maps. We're building a web application that makes it easy for great teachers to organize their curriculum around standards and then share or sell the curriculum to other teachers, districts, and schools. At a phenomenal team, we worked through a lot of different problems. The two main ones that we brought today were how do we create a great first impression for any teacher who arrives on our site that grabs their attention and makes them want to create an account. And how do we make the initial experience once you create an account really smooth and easy? So on the first impression side, we realized that we really only have 15 to 30 seconds to grab someone's attention before they move away. And we need to be very, very clear about how we're helping teachers in a way that meets their motivations. So we've got two main groups, experienced teachers and new teachers. We can make sure that we're meeting both of their needs. We also need to speak more clearly about the differentiating features of Teacher Maps so we don't just appear like another resource dump for teachers. We're a place to go to find great quality curriculum that you can use in your classroom the next day. Another big point there is that you don't want to use any language that insults teachers' intelligence. So you don't want to say we make lesson planning easy, which is exactly what we have on our website right now. So that was big and important. We want to use words like efficient and innovative, and teachers really like that. They don't like easy. They don't want anybody telling their job's easy. On the UI side, we came up with a bunch of, so we already have an MVP that's working, and we want to get it ready for new users. So we came up with a long list of things that need to be included that make it a better user experience for a first-time user, someone who hasn't built the site themselves, they're using it for the first time. And one thing that was really clear from the feedback is that the visual representation of a map is really important. We've intentionally designed it to be text-heavy right now because we're focused on functionality, but from this point moving forward, we got so many good ideas about how we could represent the data and represent the curriculum that we think will really be able to add value for users who start to use Teacher Maps for the first time. So those are the two big things that we worked on, and those are the big conclusions we came to. And I just want to say thanks again to my team. It was great working with all of them. So it was a lot of fun. Thank you.
So I'm Lauren. I'm with Orion's Mind. Our problem was finding a sustainable funding model, and I've come away with a ton of ideas that I had never before even thought of for finding funding for us. In the morning, we all kind of broke off and did our own things about different ways to find financing, and it all kind of tied together in the end, and we kind of came up with this marketing campaign that we put on there. One of the highlights, in my opinion, is the QR code where they can scan to donate and learn more about Orion's Mind, and like partnering with businesses. And it all just kind of tied together, and so I'm going to take this and hopefully we'll be able to do great things with the school. So thank you so much.